Hello again, gorgeous Silkana coaches. We're going to talk about the pin squat or pinned squat. I don't believe it's called that because you get pinned under the bar. I think it's because they call the little metal things that go on the rack pins, and you're squatting down to the pin, letting the pin take the full weight of the bar, and then coming up from a dead stop. So we have two sets of pins in the main room. Those can be used. It'll be a little easier to adjust the height on the rack with those. But for most of us, we're going to have groups of 2 or 3 use boxes. So you can see I have some boxes set up here. We are going to start all the squats from the rack versus having the bar on the boxes. It'll just make sure that the bar isn't going to like roll off of here and like bounce around and break someone's shin or something. So also easier to put stuff on and off the bars if they're up there rather than down here. And you can see I have these in their second highest position for myself. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into my front rack position because we're going to do front pin squats. The goal of this is to build strength out of the bottom of our front squat, working on that hang squat clean strength. So everything looks the same as it normally would. I'm stepping out to the middle of these boxes. I'm doing my negative the same way I normally would. Right here, the box is taking the full weight of my bar. I'm allowing it to take the full weight of my bar, and then I'm going to squeeze up into the bar and lift. So I believe we're doing sets of 5 the first day. So I'm just pausing for a second or two, allowing the box to take the full weight of the bar, making it so that I have to reclaim that stability in the bottom, squeezing up into the bar. There shouldn't be a sense of like that the bar hangs off and then you kind of bounce out and squeeze in. You want people to be squeezing into the bar and floating the bar off, kind of like how we would not start a deadlift by yanking on the bar. We want the weight to float off the box rather than bounce out of the bottom and squeeze up. This height for me is just slightly too low. It makes me kind of go to my rock bottom. So I'm gonna pop some plates on. I just have 2 5-kilo plates, but I'm just going for like an extra inch. So I'm gonna try that. Stepping out to the middle of the plates. My negative is just the same, allowing that weight to be taken, and then squeezing up into the bar to complete the lift. And normally I would just pause at the top and then start my next rep. So adjusting height with a couple of plates. It's possible some people will need the box in its higher setting, and that's fine too. We just want, I think the main things are the bar starts in the rack for safety. The box takes the full weight of the bar for a second or two, and then we're squeezing up into the bar rather than kind of, letting the bar be taken and then bouncing out of the bottom and thrusting up into the bar. So people will probably have to go a lot lighter on these than they would a normal set of 5 front squats. There you go.